What's the biggest thing that you can pull from your last game against the Cowboys?
Just how we came out and we played fast. We started fast. We got up and, I think that we played hard during the game and, you really just, it just everything came together.
Jim Schwartz said that he was a little disappointed in that game that you guys weren't able to finish, but you guys have against the Redskins and you have against the Cowboys. What's allowed you guys to do that these last 2 weeks?
Just trusting in each other, going out there and just giving maximum effort and executing and really just being more simple, just do what we do as far as, play calling, let's line up, let's win our one-on-ones, and let's go out there and let's play. And, I just love what I've been seeing. You've seen a lot of guys step up and step in the right direction this week.
Prescott is a totally different guy when he turns the ball over. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of guys are, but his record is really outstanding when he does it. What have teams done to make him uncomfortable to produce those turnovers?
Oh, you try to stay in his face, mostly, and try to get him to move out the pocket, get off his spot, and then obviously you got to stop the run because that's when you can really, be balanced. When he's balanced, he's dangerous.
How disciplined do you need to be with Zeke and Dak both being able to run and having some RPO action?
Really, you just worry about Zeke, and then in the pass rush, you got to make sure that you complement each other and stay in your lanes, and that's the part where we all got to communicate. Communication got to be on point.
Brandon, you know all about Dallas. We haven't been here for quite some time, but how special is it that first place is on the line?
Oh yeah, it's nice. I've been in this situation plenty of times where every game is on the line towards the end of the season, and it's a fight, and we got to go out there and we got to go out there swinging. And what's a better way to get a win in Jerry's world?
As a follow to that, you guys have a lot of big game experience now in this locker room. Is there value in that, would you say?
Oh yeah, it is. Because the moment is not too big for them, and they know that all they got to do is just their job, and we can come out with the victory. You just can't go out there searching for plays because of the moment sometimes, and sometimes you do that because it's a big moment. You know how much you need it, and all you have to do is your job, and that's it. That's all we ask of everybody on the field, even myself. Just do your job and trust that everybody else is going to do theirs, and make the play what it's supposed to. So if we do that, we got a shot.
Brandon, with knowing everything that is at stake on a game like this on your mind, does it make it a little harder?
What'd you say?
Like knowing everything that's on your mind, like what's at stake here, it's first place, or you could put yourselves in some jeopardy if you don't win. Does that make it a little harder?
No, you just got to be the best you. The ones that panic is the ones that shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'd rather go out doing what we do other than changing up and being somebody else. And I think, we're going to be just fine because Doug is like level-headed and his team is going to be just like that. And they're going to know it's just another game. We got to go 1-0.
With the run you guys had last year, do you kind of like that you have to play playoff football for the rest of the season?
I like it. It just allows you to strain harder, and it's gonna have you prepared. Because I feel like I'm in the best shape right now. And towards the end of the season, it always feels like that. And so, all we gotta do is just make sure that we, just come playing. Hopefully, we don't have to play too long. Beat the team early. Sometimes we experience getting beat early, so sometimes you get a little rest during that time. So we just gotta finish and do what we do this last stretch.
How different was it for you playing with the lead? That's something you guys haven't had a lot of this season.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like that's the reward of just working hard, And sometimes you get those games where you thought it was going to be a certain way, a dogfight, and then sometimes it don't. It's just you just got to go into it, prepare and make sure that you're ready, and hopefully we can get some of that.
What are kind of the rules for playing run defense against Zeke? Get a lot of guys the ball, or what is it?
Well, Zeke is patient. He stays square at the line, and he waits till he gets a hole, and then he's downhill. His bursts. And you got to make sure that you stay in your lane. Stay in your gap, and make sure that you tackle him because we missed a couple of tackles last game. And just make sure you get him on the ground.
Brandon, the front four's played really well the last couple of games. Obviously, with all the problems in the secondary with the injuries and stuff, how much pressure did you guys put on yourselves to kind of make sure Jim didn't have to blitz? And he hasn't blitzed a whole lot. How much pressure did you guys put on yourselves to make sure that wasn't necessary to give as much help as you could to the back end?
We always put a pressure on ourselves as far as trying to make sure that we build that chemistry and that communication with each other, because that usually happens if we got that. And so I think, you know, a lot of guys knowing exactly how they rush, how if they go inside a lot, if they go outside, you know, you got to really know your guy. And I feel like everything is happening right now at the right time, especially our chemistry.
You mentioned your personal condition a couple of minutes ago. It kind of feels like the last game against the Redskins this past Monday night was kind of like a breakout game for you in terms of showing up in the box score. Do you feel like you're starting to ascend in terms of your production this season?
Yeah, I mean, you know, for me, I never came into the season, you know, with a lingering injury, you know, coming off surgery. So, you know, it was new for me. I feel great right now, you know, and they told me around 8 to 9, 10 game, you know, in the season you're gonna feel a lot better. So, I mean, hopefully that's what that is. And you know, I just can't wait, because we need every game right now, and we need everybody.
As a follow-up to that, that's not exclusive to you. You guys have been dealing with injuries all year long, but you look at the inactive list now, there are fewer injured guys. Do you feel like overall the team's getting healthier?
Yeah, I feel that.
Season-ending ones,
I do. I feel that a lot. Me and Lane was talking about it, and you know, Lane had his injury, and he was like, "Man, I feel like I'm moving now. Like I feel like I'm getting more explosive." And I told him the same thing. And so he understands, and we understand where we at. And I really love where we at, because, like you say, we're getting healthy, and we're getting a lot of guys, you know, back. And you know, you got a lot of guys who stepped up while they was gone. So hopefully we can continue to keep getting everybody to step up.